Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. This saying is called the Golden Rule. People use it to mean treat people as you would like to be treated yourself. It comes from the Bible, the holy book of Christianity. While we read the story of Medio, Pollito, think about why it is important to treat other people the way you would want to be treated. Medio, Pollito, a Spanish folk tale. Once there was a hen who had a large brood of little chicks. They were all fine, plump little chicks, except the youngest. He looked as if he'd been cut in half. He only had one leg, one wing, one eye, and half a beak. "Oh," said his mother, "the poor thing! He's only half a chick." So she called him Medio Pollito, which is Spanish for half chick. Now, Medio Pollito's siblings were all good, obedient little chicks, but Medio Pollito was not. When his mother would call him back to the hen house, he would pretend he didn't hear her. After all, he only had one ear. One day, Medio Pollito decided he wanted to leave the farm and head to the city to see the king. "The city?" exclaimed his mother. "That is such a long way. Wait until you are older and I will take you to the city." But Medio Pollito had made up his mind, and off he went to meet the king. His mother called out after him, "Be sure to be kind to everyone you meet." Soon he came to a little stream and stopped to take a drink. The little stream was almost completely choked with weeds. The little stream called out, "Oh, Medio Pollito, please help me. Please pull out some of the weeds so I can flow freely." "Do you think I have time to take away from my travels?" said Medio. "I'm off to the city to see the king." And off he went, leaving the poor stream. Next, Medio Pollito came to a little fire some campers had left burning in the woods. The fire was almost burned out when it called out, "Medio Pollito, please help me. Please toss some sticks on me so I don't burn out and die." "Do you think I have time to take away from my travels?" said Medio Pollito. "I'm off to the city to see the king." And off he went, leaving the poor fire. After a while, Medio Pollito passed an old chestnut tree. The wind had got caught in the strong branches, and as Medio Pollito passed, the wind cried out, "Help me! Help me! Medio Pollito! Please climb up here and untangle me from the branches so I can be free." "Do you think I have time to take away from my travels?" replied Medio Pollito. "I'm off to the city to see the king." And off he went, leaving the poor wind. Finally, Medio Pollito reached the city. He was so excited to see the king that he hopped straight away to the castle. As soon as he entered the courtyard, the king's chef scooped up Medio Pollito by the neck and tossed him in a pot on the stove. Soaking wet, Medio Pollito cried out, "Water! Why do you soak me like this? Help me!" "You wouldn't help me when I was choked by weeds in the stream," replied the water. "So why should I help you?" Soon the fire on the stove began to heat the water, and Medio Pollito began to get very hot. "Oh, fire, don't cook me like this." But the fire replied, "You wouldn't help me when I was about to burn out in the woods, so why should I help you?" As the heat was getting unbearable, the chef pulled off the lid to check how the soup was coming along. "What's this?" he shouted. "I can't serve something so ugly to the king." In one swift motion, the chef scooped up Medio Pollito out of the pot and tossed him out of the window, where the wind caught a hold of him and carried him high in the air. "Oh, wind, please let me down. I can hardly breathe," gasped Medio Pollito. The wind replied, "You would not help me when I was caught in the branches of the chestnut tree, so why should I help you?" And with that, the wind lifted Medio Pollito high in the air to the top of the tallest church in town and left him on the steeple. To this day, you can find Medio Pollito on the top of the church steeple, turning in the wind. Now the chick who would not help anyone helps everyone by showing them which way the wind is blowing.